From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
No.
Late with the swing there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. One away.
No, that's a ball.
Now fly ball to right center. Acuna gets under it. And there's two down. Manny Machado to bat now. He made his major league debut as a third baseman for the Orioles August 9th, 2012.
Huh.
Manny kicked off his major league career with a great opening series against the Royals. You know, Boog, Machado hit 2 home runs, a triple, a double, and scored 5 times. There was absolutely no doubting his ability after that start. Machado made a real impact as a rookie, Boog. Had a pair of multi-home run games and finished one game with 3 doubles. The opponent that day, wouldn't you know it, the San Diego Padres.
Goes down looking. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Adrian Morejon. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Digging in, Jorge Mateo.
You know, the first time Machado ever played at Petco Park was August 6, 2013. Faced off against Edinson Volquez while hitting between Nate McLeod and Nick Markakis for the Orioles.
Takes it in for the out.
Oh. That's a ball.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. There's a line drive to left field. And the inning is over. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts.
Ball inside.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Sale, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off. Sliced hard but foul. Comes up empty. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ty France, the next up for the Padres. And that misses. And that is ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
This one in the air center field. Merrill on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Mora home. A guy with a reputation for being a strike thrower. Most of his outings, the walk totals will be low and the balls will be in play.
Wants to compete. I mean, he goes after the hitters and he trusts his stuff. So when he's got it working, this guy's going to induce a lot of soft contact.
The 1-2. But the data certainly tells us that this method is less effective in today's game than in previous eras. Merrill makes his way towards it. 2 down. One of the things as well that we've seen is that with launch angle type swings, that slight uppercut, the pitch that's really dying out is the sinker. That two-seam fastball really moves right into the same path as that uppercut type swing. It is not a good match for the launch angle swing. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job at driving that pitch. The
runner on the move. On the ground to third. On to France. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Back to the mound. It hit him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
The lefty, the 1-0. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing went around. And it's 1-2. Sets him down looking. 1 out man at first. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the air, left field. 2 down. Castellanos off of first with 2 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there's a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Throw on to Olsen, out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Throws to second.
Safe.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner at second, nobody out. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. France. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And next for Atlanta, Eli White. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. There's a strike. Fouled off down the right side.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Padres with the tying run on at first. Top half of inning number 4. Back to first, and he's safe. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Bowling.
Jeremiah Estrada into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fly ball down the line. And it slices foul, but it had the distance. 1-2 now. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. One up, one down. On the ground to third. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Austin Riley. Fly to center his first time.
Ball.
Just missed.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Wandy Peralta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, leading off, Ty France. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Into the bullpen and gone. Ty France goes deep. And this game is tied.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. 1 down. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres.
That's high.
That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Hit on the ground to short. Kim. Slinging it to first in time. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Merrill drifts towards it. And there's one down. Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's Matt Olson. Doubled his first time. And another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone.
Against the fence. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Man on second, 2 down. And it's into the gap. Here comes Olson around third. He scores and they have the lead. Now around second, going for third. 3-way throw.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice job going the opposite way with it.
Pitching change here. Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. Runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Harris in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Mateo on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Top 6. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hard liner. And there's 1-1.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Machado up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Harris on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-2.
Oh.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
No, that's a ball.
Oh, that hit him. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One gone, runner at first. So here's Riley now. Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's saved. The 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Acuna at first, one gone. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And there's two down. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Again with a pitch out. Here's a 3-0. Acuna runs. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the clean. New pitcher for the Braves, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
One away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Harris ranging back. Two down. So it's their last chance in this one. And the first baseman, Ty Frank. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Gavin Sheets trying to get something going for him with two away. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. The Braves trying to close out a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Nice grab. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
But we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ballgame. When you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. About to get started here. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway here in Philly. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Cole, a former Cy Young Award winner, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Rips one to right, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay not in time, and we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ohtani in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Hit hard but foul off to the left. No outs. Runners at first and third. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from third in to score. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And here's Freddie Freeman. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Fouls away the first offering. Is upstairs.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Gap shot should score at least 2. Way back there, it's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. Here comes Freddie around third. The relay throw. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. But on the play, 2 runs cross the plate. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeman.
Ball 1.
That's out to center field. Grisham under it. He's got it. Runner tags for third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Sends it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Ball to strike.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him swinging. Ohtani,
no.
he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact not too many hits either. Check swing, no appeal. 2 balls, no strikes. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
The ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Philadelphia, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner takes off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 2nd. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Ball outside.
That one fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top half of the third inning, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out. Just missed.
Inside.
And that skips in the dirt. And he's out on the tag. Here's Muncy to hit. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Line drive, base hit right field. And a good start to the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off.
Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. See you later. A 2-run homer, and they cut it to the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Ball one.
And now he's fallen behind Judge. Grounds one to short. Betts. Handles, throws to first. And there's 2 away. So up next, Ben Rice. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Ball one.
Foul ball there. And that one almost hit him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the fourth. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
One away.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one. Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Rushing will hit next.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
No.
That's way outside. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball is outside. And now the count filled up 3-2. That's a hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Ha-Seong Kim getting ready to hit. Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Next offering misses. Ball 3. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seam eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Pitch out, but no action. And he takes one right on the black. And 1-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he gets back in. Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there.
Now on the bump, Aguitavivela.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That one in there across the letters. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. So digging in, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Pitch out, but no action.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Now 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. And it's even up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Double steal. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Pinch hitter coming on. Ahmed Rosario. A critical at bat in this game for him. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball one. Go ahead run at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses. Ball three. And he swings through that one. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
So up next, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. And Volpe. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this. So now it's all about protecting. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a curve is down and in. Pitch misses, ball two.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the fifth. Kyle Tucker. Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one Wrapped foul.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Snap throw behind the runner. Caught in between, trying for third now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Just missed.
Ball 2.
And there's a base hit to the left. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Judge comes up empty there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket, and they rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4.
The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
So now the DH spot, Ben Rice. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
This one sparked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Rice stands at third with one gone in the inning. Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. Big swing and a miss.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Fought off foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez should have this one. 2 away. Jose Caballero now at the plate. 1 for 2.
No, outside.
On the ground. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. The high meat too much on that one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike 1. New pitcher on now, Fernando Cruz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him. 2 down. And now it's Mookie Betts. That's the third. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 up, 1 down. The 0-1.
Off the plate.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yep.
Next one misses, And the count is 1-1. Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a splitter, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Next offering upstairs. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. On the ground to first. Quickly to second for one. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Base is empty after the double play. So here's Kyle Tucker now. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The Yanks trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get started. Mookie Betts will get us started. And with that, we're underway here in the desert.
Nope, that's away.
Fastball for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Just off the inside edge here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Swings through that. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Swings through that one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's out the corner.
Swing and a miss. It'll count 1-2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a two-strike count, he's going to have to widen it.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Andy Pappas. That one's in there. 0-1. Betts over at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. On the ground, right side. Base hit! Runner around third. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. Smacked into the gap. This could clear the bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Here comes Pages around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. 3-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Enrique Hernandez swings through it for strike 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. Stepping in, Jorge Mateo. This one in the air, right field. And makes the grab. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Whoa.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Whoa. No, that's low.
And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much split the zone down the middle.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 63. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep.
Whoa.
Ground ball up the middle. On to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Mookie digs in here. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And another ball. Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Back here in the desert, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. On the ground right side. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Looking to start something with one gone. Eric Lauer into the game. And that one is in the dirt. And the count now 2-0. Tap foul at the plate.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one.
On the tag.
On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's safe.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Caught up now trying to get to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's Kyle Tucker. Picked up a double and 3 runs batted in at his first at bat. Slider right there. Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one hammered center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sandy Leon. And that skips in the dirt. Lauer, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. On the ground, right side. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 1. So the dot. Have a new arm on the mound. Edgardo Henriquez. Laser. Could be extra bases. Here comes Olsen around third. And they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness. Drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner edges away at second. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a...
No! You beat it.
Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score and tie it. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Here's Acuna now. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. 0 for 1 so far. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to down in the zone.
Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez moving under this one. And the inning is over. Back here in the desert as we go to the top of the 4th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Strike on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one fouled off. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Betts up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Albies. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good.
Oh, gets dirty. Onto the pitcher, and he gets him. Nicely done. Center field. Pajes on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here's Matt Olson. Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That one ripped, but foul. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Harris on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the slider just misses. A little bit low. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Outside and low, it's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base. Here's Ohtani. 1 for 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get it.
Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now he steps off the rubber. Back to first, and he's safe. Slider right there. Pitch out, but no action. On the mound now, Robert Suarez. just missed. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Now back in safely at first. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. The changeup missing, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Out to short. They get the force, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. And that skips in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So after the stolen base, they issue the intentional walk, and a double play would get him out of it. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one up the wall, there aren't a whole lot of...
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up here. The plate. He is singled and he is flied to left. Tap foul at the plate. Bases loaded. 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Rojas out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back here in the desert, top of the 6th inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, ball 1.
And that one clips the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one ripped. And this one could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand. You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Dylan Lee takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. That's a really good take.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Runner at second, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best. Hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Ball 1, no strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Tucker on second. Muncy on at first with nobody out. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses. And now 3-2. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That one found hard the other way.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 on, 1 out. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to Albies. And that's 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. On the ground, right side. Rojas with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Hard ground ball for a base stop. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up.
So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott. And the batter now, Matt Olson, gets him to chase after that one. Hernandez settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. Mookie Betts muscles one out the opposite way. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-3.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. Steps in the bag for 1. He's in there. Swing and a miss. Late with the swing there. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Chase Field, last chance for the home team. Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. Hernandez on the move. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Oh, nice lunging grab. So it's their last chance. hits will climb on the pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 1-0. Way back there. Out of here. And we are tied.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. Back here in the desert, ready to begin the 8th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike. That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Tied at 4.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Another 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. Got him swinging. It's Freddie Freeman down. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Dodd.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the air out towards right center. Acuna gets under it. 2 down. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Two down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. To third. Riley fires the first, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. On the ground right side. He gets to it with a slide, and very nicely done for the out. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Ball, whoa.
And a big swing and a miss. The Braves with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
The Braves down to their last out. Here's Sandy Leon. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. The other way. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Now it's Dominic Smith down to their final. But an opportunity to do it. Paul Gervais gets the ball now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Rojas. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 6-5 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.